What's up, squad? Christina here, and welcome to your total body strength. For today's session, what you need? Some kettlebells. You can also use one dumbbell of two different weights, okay? I have an 18-pound kettlebell with me and a 26-pound kettlebell with me. Whatever moderate and strong mean to you, bring them to this mat. Also have a water and a towel nearby and handy. You want to bring heavy things to the mat today, okay? Because we are going to be working the total body, zero jumping except a little bit in the warm-up, and then you're done. Think swings, think squats, think presses, think rows, okay? We're keeping it in the basics, but elevating it through kettlebells, all right? Here's how it goes down. Warm up, 10 by 2 circuit. 10 exercises completed 2 times through. You're in the cool down. Woo, let's get it started. Feet planted underneath the hips, hands cupped behind the back of the head. Bow down, butt back, long spine. Exhale. This is super important for our swings that start up this whole session, all right? All right, draw it back. And we're in these movements for a while, for 45 seconds apiece. So I want you to get acquainted. Also in today's class, if you didn't already pick, I want some light offsets in your shoes. Don't bring your running shoes to this type of session. We want a solid foundation in your mat. Last one here, let's go for squats, dip and lift. Woo. Got about 4 minutes in this warm up right from here. Good. Sit low, align your hips. Woo. Open up your chest, drop your chin. We made it. Open up. Good. Inchworm walk out in 3, 2, 1. So find the base of your mat, feet stack underneath your hips. Soft bend in your knees like you just did, but you're gonna bow down, butt back, long spine. Plant your hands, come out to a high plank. Corkscrew your hands into the mat, then walk back. Stack your spine like a block tower. And do that 2 more times, down and out. Plant, walk. Shoulders, elbows, wrists in alignment, walk back. Good, stack that spine. Last one, full. Down and out. Plant, walk back. Woo, we're gonna go halvesies, okay? Down and out, plant your hands, walk out, high plank. Corkscrew the hands in, push the mat away. Scale to your knees or take your feet a little wider. Let's go for some rows. So thumb to rib cage, back. Same side rib cage. Big thing we wanna see here, solid hips, no swooshing. Tight core, tight booty cheeks. Elbow goes high. Nice, 4, 3, good, 2, 1. All right, you're gonna walk your hands back to your feet, stack your spine. We're gonna go for some lunges, reverse lunges. You're gonna step back straight from the hip, come back in, dip and switch. Woo, good. So, 5-degree hinge forward, good. Drive through that front foot. Test your back knee and tap it down. That's a mobility check. Woo, last one on either side. Rolling through it. All right, take those feet shoulder width. Drive one heel back at a time. Little butt kicks. This feels really good on the quads right now. Yes, whew, my quads are burning today. So I'm gonna stay here, feel this out, activate my hamstrings, the back of my legs. Hands mirror one another. If you wanna kick it up a notch, if you wanna run with me, take those feet underneath your hips and just start to run with it. Whew. The jumping looks like this in the warm up, and that's it. Okay, strict strength today. Got a little under 2 minutes. Woo. We are going to grab our moderate kettlebell or dumbbell. All right, in 3, 2, 1. You're going to take it by the horns, yeah, and curl and press it. So curl to your chest. The bell should be upside down. Punch, bring it back to your chest and down. Do a few more. Curl, elbows tight, punch, and your biceps go up by your ears. You curl, you punch. Last one, full. You curl, punch, back, down. Now just curl and hold it at your chest. Feet are about hip width and you got soft bends in your knees for buoyancy. Halo, ear, back of the head, ear, chest. Hit the other side, ear, back of the head, ear, chest. Good. Up and around, here and down. Graze the side of your head like a little orbit, yeah? Always ending back at your chest. Woo! Let's get one more. Make sure you're even Stevens on either side. Ear back of the head, ear down. Last bit of jumping. Put that kettlebell down. We're going for jumping jacks. Jump if you're not jumping. Step out side to side. Let's round out this warm up. Woo! You feel ready, team? All right, 10 exercises completed 2 times through. We are starting with kettlebell swings. Now, if you feel like you can pick up the heavy one right away, do it. We do everything twice. If you want to go moderate round 1, heavy round 2, do it. You know you best. Everything starts in about 20 seconds. Water towel if you need it. I'm going to pick up my heavy kettlebell to start. Remember, it can be a dumbbell too. I'll just call it a bell. All right, so your bell is down. I'm going to tip it over towards me, right? Hinge from my hips, bent in my knees. Hike it back towards my butt. Exhale, lift. Feet are about shoulder width, okay? Start it in front of your toes. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds on the clock. Hike. Good. So I want you to think like a slingshot. You teeter back and forth. Your eyes move with your head. Your head connects to your neck. Down, long spine. Good. Bell to booty. We're getting intimate. Woo! Why? Because I don't want you to round that beautiful spine. 15 seconds on the clock. Woo. We're starting heavy and we're starting explosive. Feet solid in the mat. The arms don't do the talking, the hips and the hamstrings do. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heart rate's up, good. Pause that bell and start to bring it in between your feet, okay? Woo! You're gonna clean it up to your chest. Heavy bell if you can. Dip, fingertips down, hold the horns. Toes out, shoulders, have your heels underneath them. Dip, sumo squat, goblet style. 3, 2, let's go. Dip, woo. Sumo makes it different because your toes are out. Your heels are underneath your shoulders. Woo, you are holding this bell by the horns. You dip and lift. Woo, good. Hold on to it. 15 seconds in. All right, you went back and forth. Now you're going down and up. Woo, good, team. Amazing job. We got one more with this heavy bell if you want it in 15 seconds. Yes, team. Little bit more in the inner outer parts of your thigh, right? Than a traditional squat. Drive through the soles of your feet. Keep your spine long. 3, 2, pick a hand. 1, stagger your stance. Okay? Foot that's back is the hand that's got the bell. Stagger, back toes aligned with the front heel deadlift or kickstand, single leg deadlift, toes point forward, bell gets close to that front leg. 3, 2, 1. Heavy bell, let's go. This one, make sure you got the heavy. Woo! And teeter back and forth. Your chest and your backside work in tandem as you hinge over. That back leg is long, your foot is flexed. Steady on the descent and relatively steady on the way up. You're not exploding up because your stability is very taxed, very challenged here. Strong arm out. Speaking of that stability, for it. Yes, 15 seconds. Ooh, I think we've done enough lower body for a bit. How about you? 8 seconds. You're gonna pick up your moderate bell. Woo, gaze forward. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push press. Woo, push press. Lower that heavy bell down safely. Hand that had it, put one back in. All right, feet stack underneath the hips. You slide down a wall. You explode up. Send your bicep by your ear. I'm gonna tuck this arm. 3, 2, go. Okay, use your lower half. Bend at your knees, load and explode, okay? Woo. Your arm comes with you. Your bell is secure and not bopping around up there, right? I wanna keep your wrists nice and happy. Make sure as you come up, if your bell is on the side, send it back in. Good. Get that little pivot. Nice. Back in. Ooh, the side. Shelby, keep going. Yes. Oh, 8 seconds. And I'm actually gonna do you a little solid. We're gonna switch arms. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 1, split your stance, switch your arm. Woo, shake it out. We got a split stance row. So The front leg is now of the one that you just had the bell. Have your forearm to your quad or your hand to your quad. Keep that moderate bell in hand. Row, rev the engine, row. Think bell to your side body. 3, 2, hinge from your hips. Go, boss, go. Gaze in front of your sneakers. Ooh. Square off your hips. Have this staggered stance through your lower half and use it to your advantage, okay? Ooh. Make room for that bell. Keep your shoulders nice and square. I know. I know. I'm right here with you. Lift your back heel, yeah? It's not locked out. You gotta bend through it. Nice. Ooh. Good team. It's 10 seconds. Ooh. All right, we're gonna grab this bell by the horns in 4. Compound movement coming up. 3, 2, skim your body. 1, hold the horns, take it to your chest, all right? The foot that was forward, let's send it back. Hover, halo at the base, come back in, keep that stance. Go over your front leg. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. So for this reverse lunge, you take it where you need it. It could be high, middle, low. Wherever you pick though, you gotta hold it as you halo. It's a hover, okay? You go over your front leg, ear back of the head, ear down. You warmed that up. You also warmed up lunges. This time you're working unilateral though. You pick one side, you commit to it. Woo. Back heel is lifted, toes are down. Push through your front foot again, okay? Front foot is the place to work, place to hustle. 15 seconds. Come on, team. That's it. 10 seconds. Stay with this moderate bell, okay? Hold it. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, actually, we're gonna put it down. Keep it by, hold it down. It's a hand-to-hand swing. So you're gonna start with that tilt like we did before. You're gonna hike back with both arms, then release, woo, and teeter side to side. Set it up. We go in 4, hand-to-hand swing. Bell in front of the toes. 2, toes track forward. 1, bell to butt, hike it, release. Woo, hand-to-hand swing. Same thing, bell to butt. Because we're going unilateral, because we're working one arm, one side body, we went lighter, okay? This is a long time to be swinging. Woo! Feet about shoulder width and your toes track forward. Do not let the bell drop below your knees. Really intimate, huh? Good. Whew. 15 seconds. This next one, it's dealer's choice. I'm gonna show you with the moderate bell, okay? Maybe you level up in round 2, maybe you level up right away. 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay, safely with both hands, put your bell down. I'm going to send the bell, woo, right in line with my toes. I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna clean it, I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna punch, rack, down, and then make it really fluid. If you want your moderate bell here first, do it. 3, 2, 1. It's a head cutter. Clean drop, punch, rack, lower. I want you thinking, teetering back and forth like that good morning. Hinge from your hips, feet shoulder width, toes track forward. The bell is closer than it was in the swing. Shrug, catch, punch. Switch your grip. Notice you're above the bell to start at the horns and you catch in the squat. Drive out of the hole and send your biceps to your ears. Woo! Toes track forward, yes you can. Good. 8 seconds. Shrug, catch, drop. Woo! 4, 3, 2, to the mat. 1, to the mat, scissors. Bring your bell with you, moderate bell with you. If you don't want it, don't use it. But you're gonna punch right above your chest. Have a solid grip on that bell, okay? Head, neck, and shoulders up, drop. One heel down at a time. 3, 2, go. Woo, right? Got me breathy. All right, switch your legs, long legs one at a time. I'm actually holding the base of my bell. I feel most secure like that. Right here, it's wherever you feel like you can hold this bell up for 45 seconds. There's no rules on that. Hover, Hover. Woo! Get that heel low, boss. Head, neck, and shoulders up. If you don't want it, lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Make it a bit smoother through your lower body. Why? Because if you rush, I don't want you to lift your spine up. If I put my hand underneath your back and your mat, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Take this bell, place it away from you, and then get into a forearm plank. Toes or knees are on your mat. Once you find a good spot for it, tap it. Toes or knees, tap it. Bicep to ears. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Take your feet wider if your hips are dancing. Take your feet wider if your hips are dancing. I said it twice on purpose. Woo! Good. Take your time. Tap, tap. Lift your bicep up. Tap the bell. Come back down. Long arms. Good, team. This is move 10 of 10. So if you feel like you need a break, you're gonna get a break. It's equal part recovery, okay? No tricks, no secrets. Go for it. That's it, 10. Come on, boss. I know you got what it takes, but you gotta give it all you got. Tuck your hips, activate the butt. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Woo! All right, well, are we acquainted? Water towel, what you need. Sweat, stay out of the eyes, please. We're gonna go back in. All right, so we got about 30 seconds. Here's the thing. If you've seen it, you know it. As simple as that. There's gonna be one progression where I personally level up from a moderate to heavy bell. If you don't want to, and you liked what you chose, do it. We have a heavy kettlebell swing. This is one that I recommend trying the heavy. Double arm, okay? Toes are toes are behind the bell, bell's in front. Tip it, feet shoulder width. 3, 2, here we go, team. 45 seconds on the clock, round 2. Go. All right, your eyes are soft. My eyes have 2 different spots where they pause. Right at the mat and right at the wall I'm staring at. I'm hiking. Hut, hut, hike. See? Bell to butt, pony swinging, solid grip. All these things are so important. Soft bend in your elbows, and it pauses naturally parallel to the ground. That's how much hip and hamstring, snapping and extension you're driving through this bell. 3, 2, 1. Safely pause it. Remember, it is a sumo goblet squat now. Clean it to your chest. You know what that is. Shoulders got the heels, toes out. 4, 3, 2, hold the horns. Bell to chest, let's go. Down, up. Down, up. After this, there's some unilateral work, so let's just get, both butt cheeks right now. Back, up. You are sliding down a wall. Then stick your glutes out, come back up. Inner and outer thighs, activate. Woo! Good, exhale as you lift. Let's connect your body to your breath here. Inhale down, exhale up. Similar on the swing. It's inhale, hike, exhale, lift. We'll do that on the single arm too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go for single leg deadlift on the opposite side. Remember, if you're staggered, your back toes are aligned with your front heel, your hip width. If you're lifting, tee out your arm. Bell and leg are on the same side. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Toes track forward, okay? Come back up to standing when you're ready. Rinse and repeat. One leg might be more stable than the opposite, okay? I started with my other one because it was much more stable. Woo! That's also how I know I didn't do the side yet. Halfway there. Sink a little bit more into that front leg if you need it. Flex that back foot. Super important to square up the hips. Plant your sole of your foot to the back wall. Gaze 3 feet in front of your sneakers. It's 8 seconds, team. Come on. Do it. Woo! Square up those hips. Teeter. 4, 3, 2, 1. Moderate bell. Moderate bell, push press. Ooh, shake it out. All right, push press. The hand that had the bell, put the moderate bell in it. Feet stack underneath the hips. Tuck the other arm tight. Dip punch. 3, 2, 1. Think about your heels here. You can move them around a little bit. It might be a micro bend from the camera view, but I want you to drive through your heels, and as your hips and your knees extend, you can lift those heels. Once again, protecting your wrist. You have a solid foundation and a heavy enough bell that you are not slamming your wrist. Good. Your bicep goes to your ear like it's telling you a secret. It says good job. Tuck your chin, okay? Rack your ribs, tuck your chin, drop down. That's a nice long spine and a tight core. Send your butt under. Good. 5, 3, 2, exhale, 1. All right, let's switch the arm. Yep, you're welcome. So we're gonna go for that split row. Hand to quad, forearm to quad. You pick, okay? You pick. Hinge from the hips, solid foundation, slide the bicep past your side body. 3, 2, go. Ooh. You went out from the hip, front and back with the legs. Toes track forward in the front, back toes are down, heels up. Your arm, the inside of your bicep is sliding down the side of your body, up and down the side of your body. I like to think of it like I have something really important in between my arm and I want to keep it, okay? Keep that arm close the entire time, not up the entire time. If you're hanging out up top, you gotta level up, boss. You're stronger than you think you are. I want you to fight gravity, right? You pull and your bell says, oh no, oh no, right? Good. That means you pick the right weight. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Woo! That foot that was forward, send it back. Curl it to your chest. Okay, you're gonna go over your front leg. Reverse lunge halo. Tap the other set of toes. 3, that's what's going back. 2, 1. Bella's upside down. Go back from the hip. Over your head, ear back of the head, ear chest. When you step back, it's far enough, okay? I want you to think split stance, that your knee aligns with the back of your body. Come back up, okay? When you go over your front leg, your arms are tight. Woo! And you feel like you have a solid foundation in your mat and you're squeezing your core so you don't tilt side to side because that's gonna alter your balance. Totally. Woo! Come on, team. It's 10 seconds. Embrace this compound movement. Woo. Sit low. Hand to hand swing is next. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Come up. Put that bell in front of your feet. Just a little bit in front of your feet. Come on. This is it. Hand to hand swing. Tilt the bell. Hold with 2 hands. Release at the top. 3, 2, 1. Hood, hood. Hike. Release. Now go. Now go. Yes. Exhale as you snap, okay? I want your bell to look like it's floating at the top. And have a soft bend in your knees. Hike. Hut, hut. Feel this down your side body, right? Ooh. Like the whole thing. I'm talking arm too. Ooh. Hand to hand. Let the bell float. Spread your toes. Come on, team. Keep the hips squared. Nice. 4, 3, 2. The time is now. 1. Safely put your bell down. If you want the heavy for the head cutter, do it. I'm gonna try it. Worst case, what happens? You drop it. Bell between the toes. You got it. Overhand grip. 3, 2, 1. Go. Ooh. Punch. Rack. Oh my gosh. Teeter over, yeah? Hinge from your hips. Overhand. Horns. Drop. Punch. Rack. Lower. Soft bend in your knees, right? Hinge from the hips. Long spine. Long arms. Clean catch. Punch. Long arms. Full extension up overhead. Okay? I want your upper body looking like a candlestick. 15 seconds. Come on. Woo. Make sure you have the solid foundation in your mat. Notice I just wiggle my toes a little bit before I lift it up. I want to feel solid. It's not every day you lift a heavy bell overhead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Scissors. Heavy bell's done. Scissors, moderate bell. Remember, you want that solid foundation through your hands. What that means is what that means to you. Legs, move. 3, 2, 1. Head, neck, and shoulders up. Oh my. Who is like panting? Get your solid breath. Now pick up your pace. Woo! Now pick it up. Come on. Body form over everything. Okay? I want you feeling good. You should. Let's go. Head, neck, and shoulders down. Just steady your pace. Remember, if you want to switch in between, do it. Just make sure the pace aligns. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. We got the plank reach. We got the plank reach. This is it. Put the bell in front of you. It's 45 seconds of a forearm plank. Toes or knees are on your mat. You own this. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. It's that strict strength. It's that productive struggle. It does it to me. Woo. My feet are about shoulder width. How about you? Yeah? Does it need to be shoulder width? No, it could be wider. It could be narrower. You could scale to your knees. I just want you to move. I just want you to move. Seriously. And if you're on your knees, which I just dropped to show, I want you to make sure your hips are in front of your kneecaps. None of this. What's that? Woo. 10 seconds. Come on, team. Tap it. You've been working with that bell for a while. Tap it. Say good job. Good job. Yes. We did it. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Ooh. Come on up. Open wide. Yes. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo. We dripping. And you barely left the mat. Yes. Strict strength. Let's stretch. So I want you to go back into that low impact butt kick. Ooh. I know. Because I want you to stretch out your legs dynamically right now. Just for a sec before we get to some static stretches. There was a lot of solid foundation in the mat. So I want your body to stay loose for a touch because I don't want it to freeze. You know, let's do some hip circles. So you're gonna bend your knee, open up. Oh, yes. Yes. Especially after that hip hinge work. Ooh, yes. This is nice to work this way, right? Versus this way. Ooh. A commentary here. Ooh, yes. Very nice. Ooh, I hope you feel good. I hope you feel so strong, right? Lifting things, especially kettlebells, it hits different. It really does. Ooh, last one here. Now let's chill. All right, let's put your feet underneath your hips. You're going to kick one foot up towards its glute. Hang out. Good. Easy breath. Knee shines down. And just steady your heart rate, steady your breath, your mind. Your mind might be like, whoa! Steady the mind. All right? That's what gets the job done. Switch. All right, let's get the opposite leg. Ooh. Does anyone else have a tighter leg? I kicked it up like, wow, okay. You need some love later. Foam rolling. That's always nice. Ooh. All right. Let's get into the upper body for just a touch. We were holding, we were punching, we were rowing. Let's take one hand over, link it with the opposite. Steady your breath. You did it. You did it. It's done. It's funny, I hide these kettlebells in the studio. I do not take equipment inside anymore, switch. So it's just, if it's here, it lives here. You want to work out with it, you come to the studio. Because Ava thinks these bells are beautiful, which I'm, first of all, very happy about that because I think they're beautiful too. But that one might be heavier than her. So let's not pick up the blue one and yeah, not the pink one either. Oh boy. Sweet Ava. No bells. You're gonna take your fingertips, interlace them behind you. Ooh, open up, drop your shoulders. Ooh, I know I said don't move, but I feel good. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel ready to conquer your day, or if you're ending your day here, I hope it elevated your mood in the best possible way. Woo, shaking those arms out. Cross them in front of the body. Inhale, arms up. Ooh, exhale, let go. Team, phenomenal. Again, my name is Christina, total body strength, kettlebell style. I'm so proud of you. I'll see you at the next one.